Paul Kersey is back. I guess I said it 3 more times. Death Wish is back, and we had to wait whole 8 years for a sequel. We as the audience. But in the movie, the runtime was only 4 or 5 years after the events. What happened in New York. And now Paul Kersey lives in LA. Yes, he has left New York because there's no one more alive. Now he lives with his daughter and his new girlfriend, played by Jill Ireland, who was also the real wife of Bronson. And some nuns take care of her because he is still traumatized of the events what happened in the first part. And yeah, that's why they moved to Los Angeles. And Charles Bronson thinks, oh, okay, happy life, happy everything. But then suddenly, already in the beginning of the movie, 5 punks. Yeah, you're here right. 5 punks this time. Man, the stakes are so high this time. 5 punks. One of them is Lawrence Fishburne, very, very young Lawrence Fishburne with his cool sage. He looks like the guy from Star Trek. Super fine. They just run into Charles Bronson because he just wants to buy an ice cream for his daughter. And we all know in Los Angeles nobody buys ice cream. Yeah, everyone is lactose tolerant in that country. No, stop eating ice cream. And one of the 5 guys just stole the wallet from Paul Kersey, and he runs to him. He chases him down. The 5 splits. But the only one he catches is a black African. Yeah, 80s. But he doesn't find the wallet because the guy he chased doesn't have it. But still he beats him. To call this a lesson. It's a Kersey way. And because the guys have the wallet, and on the wallet is a driver's license and also the address where Paulie lives, they visit his home. Again, go inside, find a young Latino caretaker. Yeah, Paul Kersey knows how to live in a fancy style. The 5 are just mans, and we all know men and their need for love. They take the lady, raped her very hard, and there was also controversy back in the days where alone this scene was so awful, and alone for that scene the backlash where this movie took was very, very hard, and it was a too strong content for the feminists back in the 80s. Now the 5 punks just rape the caretaker, but they still waiting inside, not just like in the first movie they done the job and then they left. Now they're waiting to come back Paul to get the revenge because hey, beats me. No, I want the revenge. And Paul Kersey comes to the house. He beats them down. He beats him down. Takes his daughter with her, kidnapped the daughter, and then they left with the van. Then his girlfriend comes. He wakes up. You see the naked caretaker on the floor, dead. But the first thought is, where's my daughter? Just fuck that Latina. We have enough of that city. I want my daughter back. Give me back my daughter. So the police arrives on the crime scene, where Paulie lives, and they just interrogate him and says, well, how they looked. Tell us. How many? How they look? If there's something specific on their face or specific breath. I don't know. Paul says, I don't know. Don't say them. I come in, get KO'd, and that was all. All the infos you get. But in real, he knows them. He framed every face, and he goes now out to seek revenge and take all 5 one by one. The reason is now he goes after killing those punks. His daughter is dead because she was raped again, and suddenly she just snapped and start to run away. Somehow she just realize where she is or what the situation is, or has flashbacks from the thing that happens from Jeff Goldblum and his Goldblum, and she runs away and tries to jump out of the window. She jumps straight out of the window, but falls into a fence, into a spike fence, and she just dies, Nate herself. That's the reason why Bronson goes out to seek those punks. Funny thing is, the night he decides to go out to find those fuckers, and Los Angeles is a big city, he drives just like next to you, he'll drive around the neighborhood, and then he finds them. Exactly one of them, he already finds them. After the one he finds, he follows him, and he is now, him makes a drug deal, or what it was a drug deal, I guess, with 2 other punks, Latino punks also. And then he kills the one dude, the friend of the punk who was with him. The 2 Latinos, he left them go. I just want you. And he says a so cool line on this one before he kills him.
You believe in Jesus? Yes, I do. Well, you're going to meet him.
This is such an awesome scene, because now we are in the 80s and you don't just kill a guy not saying anything. First of all, you have to think about a cool line, then you shot him. Just like Bruce Willis says in The Last Boy Scout, you cannot go kill somebody without delivering a cool line. That's enough, because all the other action scenes that come are so awesome. The way Lawrence Fishburne dies, whoa. This is awesome. I just say, don't turn that down. This is also a funny scene, because in a good old Michael Winner movie, or in every 80s action movies, we need a car falls off the cliff and explodes on the ground. That was awesome, because the car, Paul just kills the driver and you see how slowly the car drives. It was just like it's on the first gear, and before he hits the fence, he's catapulted the 6th gear and falls with a gigantic rush from the cliff. And then explodes in a good old, pyrotechnic way. Yes. Awesome scene. And what I love about Death Wish 2 is now we are in the 80s and plot is useless, we just need action. This movie has not a dull moment. It comes to action. Every night when you know Paul Kersey is out, his trigger finger is itchy. And no punk is safe from him. Also, what I have to mention, the music. The music is written by Jimmy Page. Yes! The guitar legend from Led Zeppelin also composed that movie. I like how the music is most of the time just like the theme of the bad guys or from the punks when they come and this guitar riff starts. And you know, oh shit, starts to happen. That was my Death Wish 2 review. Of course, just check it out. It's a great revenge action vigilante movie from the 80s, and you can't go wrong with 80s movies. And after all the criticism that everyone else says, it's not really. Just ignore them. Watch Bronson. Watch how he kills people and enjoy that. And I will see you in the next part with Death Wish 3. Oh man, this is a fun ride. Thank you all for watching so long, and see you tomorrow.